CID, have you seen this man?
No. Have you seen this man?
Yes, I know him. He's been staying here. He left this morning.
Thank you.
Excuse me, George, have you seen this man before?
No, never seen this fella, no.
You haven't? Well, we'd propose if you could do some of your taxis and see if any of your drivers have seen him.
I'll go on to the lad, yes, certainly.
Lovely, thanks. Excuse me, have you seen this man before?
Yes.
You have? Can you tell me where you saw?
Lochal House.
Lochal House. Can you tell me where you dropped him off?
Inverlossy Station.
Inverlossy Station. This is the driver.
You have no doubt at all about his identification?
No, not at all.
Did he say anything at all while he was in the car?
Nothing.
You sure about that?
Yes.
So you don't know whether or not he had an accent?
No, I don't know whether I had an accent.
He never spoke at all?
Never said anything.
What about his clothes? Anything special?
No.
Were they foreign looking?
No.
Would you say they were French?
Could have been.
Have you been on duty all day today?
Yes.
Has this man bought a ticket?
No.
You sure about that?
Yes, certain.
You haven't seen him at all?
I haven't seen him, no.
All right, thank you.
Any luck?
Oh, we're still only sniffing. He was dropped off at the railway station by taxi. Identification positive. Either the booking clerk doesn't remember selling him a ticket or our man had a return. It's not difficult to get onto the platform. Or he's still here.
You mean he went to the station just to throw us off the scent?
That's the way I read it.
So we assume that if he's still in the area, he intends to do what he came here to do.
We better let the super know.
Not just yet. Let him finish his dinner undisturbed. If he's still here, he's likely to be moving in, but where?
Well, like I said, caravans. If it's a friend's house, we're not going to find him anyway. So let's try the other possibility. But we ought to tell Franks
Later.
Look, I'm sorry. I couldn't wait.
Terry.
What the bloody hell are you?
Anything come in during the night, Sergeant?
Aye, sir, one thing.
Are you waiting for something?
Aye.
Morning, sir.
I don't much like that Hadisay.
Well, we don't have to like him, sir, but he seems to know what he's about. I've marked in the places we checked since last night. There's still nothing.
Inspector Hadisay,
Yeah?
can we be sure there won't be any double back into hotels or whatever?
Aye.
How? How can you be sure?
Because I know most of them. I'll have their guts and their licenses if there's any smell of non-cooperation, and they know it. He won't go back, not this laddie.
Where will he go then?
Like I said yesterday, he'll find a caravan that's unoccupied.
And I said you were to search for him.
It's being done. I was wrong about the number. There's not 204, it's 218. It'll take the best part of the rest of this day, I shouldn't wonder.
What are you doing, Inspector?
I'm waiting for the real jobs. I don't keep a dog and bark myself. Well, you don't, and I don't either. Your man, Inspector Clark, is doing it.
All right, here's a real job. You get over to that cottage right away. You tell the men who are guarding Gabrielle that they're not to permit her to go out of that house under any circumstances. If she wants to smell the flowers in the garden, tell them to cut them and take them into her. No going out, ever. Now, get the engineers to rig up 3 or 4 screens of chicken wire. We're going to have to cover the window areas facing the road so that anything lobbed from a car will bounce off and stay outside.
Aircraft?
It's not very likely. But you better get Alec Ware to put a 48-hour ban on all low-flying aircraft within 20 miles of Inverlossy. That includes the sea area. Now, what have we left out?
That's about the lot, I think, sir. Unless they've got air-to-ground missiles.
I want that place covered thoroughly. I don't want to slip up.
I think we should just let him kill her.
If I want your opinions, I'll ask for them, Inspector. Just you do the job. So he knows about her.
He's not daft, sir.
He's too clever by half. How's Danny coping with the caravan searches?
It's a big area. Most of them are spread about in fields, bays, and hillsides. There's no quick way, sir.
What'd you come here for anyway? Couldn't you find an empty caravan? There's plenty of them.
No one is looking for 3 people.
Well, what do we do now, then?
You didn't have to hit him so hard. I wasn't going to do anything.
He should not have tried. Now be still, be quiet, and you will not be hurt.
Then what do you want? You didn't come in here to steal anything. You don't seem like a nutcase. You haven't done anything to me. What do you want?
Just sit there. Soon I will be gone.
Are you making a bomb? You're IRA, aren't you? My God.
It is not a bomb. Now be quiet. Take that off. Take it off. Lie down. The police are coming. Now you will do the talking. And if you say one wrong thing or make one wrong move, I will kill you. You understand? Ask who it is.
Who is it?
Police, open up, please.
Tell them it's open.
It's open. What do you want?
We're looking for someone. Sorry to have disturbed you, miss.
What's your name?
Sally. Mostly I'm called Sal.
Well, Sally, perhaps some other time. The electric current, does it come from the farm or from the main supply?
Don't know. Just said Maine's electric. Canteens quite good.
Nice, Mrs. Wallace. She's very good, isn't she? Okay. That's what they said, sir. They found her with her throat cut, bunged in a cupboard.
Celeste Boussine, aged 52. Well, that effectively removes the last of those who worked closely with Gabrielle. Come in.
One takeaway, sir.
Oh, put it on the table, Sergeant. Put it in the files, John.
Right, sir. That's more like it.
Would be nice to eat out for a change. I'm fed up with takeaway.
Well, it was your idea to stay in the office, sir. Don't blame me.
I'll see that bearded colonel has reached the shores of bonny Scotland with his patent chicken recipe. It's the end of the haggis, boy. If it comes to a fight between Rob Roy and Colonel Sanders, I'd back the Southerner any day. What is this?
Bunagosht, it said, sir. You picked it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, carry on. I'm sorry to intrude on your lunch.
No, it doesn't matter. Sit down if you can bear to watch.
What on earth is there?
Bunagosht.
Sounds like a Gaelic swear word.
Tastes more like a Gaelic sweatshirt. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Yes, I suppose by now you've informed Gabrielle of our efforts to protect her.
Yes, I have.
What did you make of her?
Attractive woman. Frightened out of her wits.
Mm-hmm. You saw her alone?
No, the Kendrick woman was there.
I'm not sure that was wise, Chief Superintendent.
Oh, why?
I think perhaps we'd better pursue this matter privately, when you're able to give me your undivided attention. No, carry on with your lunch. I've got some shopping to do. I want to get an adapter for my electric razor. I had to borrow his lordship's cutthroat this morning, an experience I wouldn't wish to repeat.
What's he on about now?
Oh, God knows. I'm beginning to wish his lordship's cutthroat had slipped.
Are the men looking after you all right, getting you what you want?
Oh, yes, thank you, Inspector. How much longer are we going to be
Where's
able
the
to
other
see-
one? The French woman?
I'm here, Inspector.
I want you to think back a few years to when you were spending your time throwing balls at the coconuts instead of sitting in the shy yourself. What were your favorite ways of killing people?
There's no need to be offensive.
My job is to make sure that no one succeeds in assassinating this woman. I've got men posted outside watching and waiting. I've got another score of them looking for a man with a gun or whatever. I'm having wire shutters put on all the windows to stop someone throwing a bomb in. I need to know what else I might have to contend with. Assassination is a bit off my beat. Now, you have the experience. So you can help me to save your skin by telling me what nice little ways you had of killing people when they were on their guard and expecting it.
Does everyone know about me?
No. No, most of them still think you're a saint. A few needed to know in order to save your life.
Why?
Why what?
If you know what I was, why do you try to save my life?
Because it's what we do. It makes no difference whether you're worth it or not. That's what law and order is all about. Not some half-baked intellectual with a political fixation. It's about preserving lives and rights. When are you lot going to learn that?
There are some evils which have to be put right.
By throwing bombs? By hijacking children and old folk? You want your minds examining?
It seems you don't approve of political demonstration, Inspector.
No, I don't. You've got a vote, you've got a parliament. Use it. And abide by it, even if your side doesn't get the power. It's called democracy. You're all the same, you lot. You lose out on a popular free vote, then you turn to violence to get it round to your way. Then if you're caught, you claim political justification. Ah. The crime is the same.
So you don't think the people have the right to protest? You don't think they have the right to assert their beliefs?
Not unless they stay within the law, no. Let me tell you something. There's no such thing as political crime. There's crime against humanity, there's crime against the law.
So you are one of those who would imprison or execute those who fight for their beliefs.
Now listen, lady, as far as I'm concerned, you exterminate vermin. I don't see that human vermin needs to be treated any different.
I see. So we know where you stand, Inspector. Yet you still try to protect me.
Aye. Well, like I said, it's the job. That's the price we pay for having laws. I'd sooner have it that way myself. If you've got nothing to tell me that helps, I'll be going.
No wonder they call them pigs.
No. Don't blame him. He's doing his job and risking his life for someone like me, who despises. I admire his attitude, his strength. I even admire his belief in laws. Oh, Agatha. Now that they know about me, what can I do? I have to leave. To hide. I'm so ashamed.
Oh, get your adapter?
No, enjoy your lunch.
What do you think?
I think the sooner we wrap this up and get back to civilization, the better. Now, Mr. Franks.
Yes?
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Inspector Clark called in. They think they've covered all the caravans in the area.
And?
Still nothing. And Inspector Hallister says he's checked out the cottage in Crabster. Do you want him to stay there?
No. Bring him back.
You could be sleeping in the vehicle.
Could be hanging on the end of a kite, but I doubt either possibility. He wouldn't have packed it in, would he, when he found the opposition at his heels? You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
No, I never imagined he would. Well, you know my opinion, don't you? We should bring her in, stick her in a cell.
No.
But there's very little else I can do to protect her.
One thing you can do is interview her alone in future.
Well, I don't think there's much danger to her from Agatha Kendrick, if that's what you mean. She's been retired up here in Scotland for years, never been involved as far as we know.
My point precisely. As far as we know.
Look, I've met her. The old girl wants nothing more than to live in peace and quiet.
With respect, Chief Superintendent, that is no more than a personal judgment.
I'm a policeman, for God's sake. My personal judgments are based on professional experience, and that is built on known facts. If you know of a better way of working, you better tell me what it is.
I wouldn't dream of teaching you your job, but you must be prepared to accept a certain amount of criticism.
If you've got suspicions, Captain Percival, why the hell don't you confide in me, or at least warn me? You are running this show, or so you tell me.
We shall get nowhere by quarreling, and I was not talking of suspicions, but of risks. Unacceptable risks. Just see that it doesn't occur again.
Very well, sir. If you say so.
I do.
Yes!
Excuse me, sir. They found the Cortina. A local farmer found it parked in his barn.
Whereabouts?
It's over here in Glen Stray.
When did he first notice it?
First thing this morning.
Well, why are we just hearing about it now?
Well, apparently he waited for the owner to turn up. He thought it was just a bit of cheeky parking. No one came, so he phoned the police.
All right, John, get out there right away. Give the farmer a cover story. Let that car remain there, but put a 24-hour guard on it. But discreet, John. Don't want this man frightened off.
Right, sir. This means he's either picked up another vehicle or he's now on foot. I'll check the stolen car list and the car hire place.
Yeah, and the bus company. See if any driver remembers dropping a man anywhere. Get some more prints run off.
Sir.
Please.
Oh, God. I think it's about time we had a drink. What do you want? Scotch or gin? Not much choice. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I've got a drop of
No,
sherry.
a small scotch would be nice, thank you. When I was a little girl, I used to make my brother stop teasing me by crying. Could make big, big tears hold on my cheeks just by wanting to. Last night, lying in bed, I wanted to cry again. There were no tears there, Agatha. Nothing. Can't even cry for myself anymore.
Want some water?
No, thank you, just as it comes. I'm frightened, Agatha. Not so much of being killed. But I don't want to face my maker if he exists.
You used not to believe.
Perhaps I still do not. Perhaps I'm only taking out insurance. As Father Xavier used to say in my Couvent des Oiseaux, it is a state in which you die that determines whether or not you are a Christian. He said, in the final moment, there is no pause, no affectation, only the desperate need to be. I think it is a moment where all men are honest. A real moment of truth. I can't bear to face it, do you know?
Yes, I know. That's why I play about with my little pile of stones. Try to dig out and set free the spirit of a non-existent priest. Huh. It's me who wants to fly away. Oh, yes, we're all trapped.
Now, to get there, we'll go up the Thames River. It'll be deer above us the whole way, so no noise, please.